This is the background reading on Manifest Destiny, part of the invasion unit in which we answer the question, what drives change? This section will focus on beliefs. Introduction. From the earliest settlements of Pilgrims and Puritans, the British colonists believed that North America belonged to them and that it was their duty to expand the city upon a hill. This belief grew stronger following victories in the French and Indian and Revolutionary Wars, as well as the purchase of the massive Louisiana Territory in 1803. Americans began to move westward as they claimed more and more land for the growing United States. Manifest Destiny. In the early and mid-19th century, Americans developed an ever stronger sense that it was their moral and God-given right to spread the nation westward across the continent. In 1845, a newspaper editor named John O'Sullivan created the term Manifest Destiny to describe this belief. The America of the 1830s and 1840s was a rapidly changing nation. As the country established its independence and acquired more territory, thousands of Americans moved west toward the Pacific Ocean, forging a United States which would stretch from coast to coast. While many pioneers ventured forth in order to claim large plots of land or strike it rich in gold mines, the heart of Manifest Destiny was a strong belief in American cultural superiority. Slaves and Native Americans. Part of this strong belief in American superiority included conflicting views on the role of slavery in the future of the United States. Southern farmers who followed the call of Manifest Destiny believed they should bring slaves and the plantation system into new territories, while Northerners wanted the newly settled land to be free of slavery. As we will see, Manifest Destiny served to highlight a growing tension between the Northern and Southern United States. Meanwhile, Native Americans found themselves caught in the path of Manifest Destiny. The expanding American nation placed pressure on tribes to give up their land to the United States government. In 1830, President Andrew Jackson passed the Indian Removal Act, which forced Native tribes to give up their land and be forcibly moved to settlements farther west. This resulted in the infamous Trail of Tears, a cruel march on which over 5,000 Cherokees starved or died of disease. Mormon Migration. One particular group who headed west in the mid-19th century were the followers of the Mormon religion. A man named Joseph Smith founded the religion in New York in 1830, but the Mormons were frequently harassed and persecuted for their beliefs. After an anti-Mormon mob killed Smith in 1844, Brigham Young took charge of the Mormons and decided to move his people out of the United States to a place where they could worship in peace. Young and the Mormons set out for Utah, which at the time belonged to Mexico, in 1847. After a long and difficult journey, the Mormon pioneers reached their destination and established a settlement next to the Great Salt Lake.